I will be busy in Japanese version new scenario strategy from July, so I will post in global version strategy information. New scenario, ground drive strategy. I don't know in global name. This scenario is easy. There's less to remember than track blizzard. 3 things to remember. 1. Light hero plus 2 wit and speed cards. 2. 1 season 4 songs. 3. Power vocal is not really necessary. Just remember these 3 things and you'll be fine. This scenario is easy. One training is about 30 minutes. Piece cake scenario. Let's pretend track blizzard scenario never happened. That exploded into pieces. About deck. Light hero and 2 wit and speed cards are fixed. The deck will generally look like this. If possible, it would be ideal to include 1 MLB wit. If you not have MLB wit, instead SR, rental cards differ depending on each army. Therefore, it's better to avoid using a rental card for light hero, speed, wit card as much as possible. There is a performance point, token, in this scenario. There is a 5 types, dance, passion, vocal, visual, mental. Collect these points in this scenario. You can get these points by doing some training. Screen example was to get 15 visual point. Getting point from wit is low, about half of other training. However, we do this a lot for friendship gauge and recovery energy. One more thing, お疲れ様. Good job event of Light Hero. Event that also exists in Rico or Tazuna. You can also earn points from this event. Upside factor, if they are not friendship training, I'm usually aiming for this. In friendship training case, you will get 2 types points. Speed training is a dance point fixed. The other one is random. Wit training is a mental point fixed. The other one is random too. Since it's wit training, the points are low. The basics are to continue speed training. This method earns you the most points. If you can train with Light Hero, you can get even more points possible. Rest isn't get points, so avoid this as much as possible. The only time you can use rest is first turn after training starts. A turn marked 8 turns left of junior year pre-debut. Since this turn isn't earn points, you can rest. Not go races, no points for this either. So this scenario is most not run races, different from track blizzard. Therefore, a deck in this scenario is like this. Light hero and 2 wit cards for recovery, 2 speed cards for to earn points. List of speed and wit cards used during this scenario. Specialty, priority and initial friendship gauge are important for earn points. Especially Kita-san is good. It can very quickly friendship training with her, so we never leave for her in this scenario. But we will hardship with it with card. There isn't high specialty priority. Even the upper one is about 50. Fine motion, nature, Teoa 35. Low. So we need to use 2 wit cards. Most people probably won't be able to have 2 copies of SSR wit cards. In that case, use SR card instead. I recommend Scarlet or Sim Sky. These cards have high initial friendship gauge, so easy earn points. This is the first explanation. I will explain the second and third points together. Points you have accumulated. These points will use for live technique lessons, and楽曲, song lessons. Name may be different in global version. Same as almost the track blizzard shop system. We just don't shop every turn, about twice during a half year. Not as troublesome as track blizzard. Relationship between live technique lessons and song lessons. If you take 2 live technique lessons, you can take 1 song lesson. This order is fixed, cannot change the order. Same flow until the 3rd song. 1 live technique lesson is added from 4th songs onwards. To get the 5th song, you need to get 5 live technique lessons. 5 live technique lessons is poor cost performance, so it's better not to aim for the 5th song. I always stop the 4th song. Goal is to acquire 4 songs in half a year. You can continue to accumulate the points you have left. After half a year, for getting songs count is reset. You can get again 2 live technique lessons and 1 song. It will be stronger if you take them all at once at the beginning of the season, so you don't aim for 5th song. It's good to 4 songs onwards and accumulate points. Only junior year little different. 4 songs in 1 year. The total number required is the same. This is also 4 songs onwards and accumulate points. So 1 season 4 songs are the basics. 1 season 4 songs. This is important. If you don't make a mistake here, this scenario will work. Only late senior year. You can also aim for songs after the 5th songs only here. There is event in early December. The goal is to acquire 19 songs this point. If you keep 1 season 4 songs, almost achievable. If things go well, you can get over 20 songs. Commercial time. Next, about the required points of all songs. There are 21 songs that can be acquired. All I want you to remember is one thing. This point, power vocal is not really necessary. Only this point is important. No need to remember other numbers. Waste of brain. For example, if you have trouble making a choice, use it from vocal point, because power vocal is not really necessary. Very simple, easy. Other minor details. Important songs is 2. Run for Our Dream and Grow Up and Shine. These songs can increase skill point bonus. This bonus is very important, so it's better to get these as soon as possible. The reason why you accumulate points after the 4th songs onwards is to get them quickly in the next season. Ideally, it's to get these songs beginning season. Next, about energy recovery. Live technique lessons included energy recovery. This is very important. If you find this, you can stop taking songs and techniques until you need to recover energy. For example, before summer camp, this one often needed. One trick is to leave it for times like this. Next, you should increase direct light gauge to green by senior rate match. If you don't this, your Uma's unique level can't wait up. Be careful, it's easy to forget here. Next, last option. You can get a gold skill when using certain Umas and support cards. We often choose Taken or Bourbon. I don't remember choosing anything else in Japanese version. There are many options for frontrunner. Almost concentration is strong. Clear example. If you want to high rank, 3 speed cards are easy. If speed, power, and wit reach the upper limit, you can generally make a UF rank. In Charming Career case, one of the speed cards is instead Stamina or Guts card. Charming schedule list of this scenario. As for the rental card, we will usually need to rent the one at the bottom of the screen, all except Stamina Clicker for acceleration skill purpose. If you can't borrow these cards, your winning rate should go down, so it's better to keep your own Light Hero and Takeo cards. Almost meta Umas are no change from Chalk Weather. First half environment is a Christmas Ogre game. There is no medium races in second half. Christmas Ogre becomes quiet, but that doesn't mean she's gone. This scenario Charming can be half one more with the Christmas Ogre and Valentine Bourbon. About spark farming. During this scenario, URL scenario will be updated. レースの真髄 The important skills that can only be learned in this scenario. So spark farming is recommended to be done here. This Japanese version has omakase ikuse, has automatic training function. Maybe global version will also attach that function. If that happens, this game will be very comfortable. Summary: 1. Light Hero plus 2 wit and speed cards. 2. 1 season 4 songs. 3. Power vocal is not really necessary. Charming is these 2. That's all for the strategy. Omake, sub-info. About Uma and support banner. Important Umas will be implemented later in this scenario. Garou Naribu, Wolf Brian, Pace Chaser for long races. Current Japanese version Long Charming. She still uses Fairy. She was implemented after Arima Charming in Japanese version. Global version may be implemented before Arima Charming. In that case, she becomes Meta. Next, Shirokita, White Kita-san, frontrunner for medium races. Medium Charming of this scenario is only first half. She is implemented in second half, so she has no role in this scenario. However, she is very important. Appare Oban Bulmai. I don't know name of global version. This skill is used a lot for frontrunner and Pacer. Feels like a wider version of angry and scheming. Acceleration amount is low, but it's very easy to activate. It continues to be used even in its current Japanese version. I continue to use it in 3 years more. She is pretty strong herself. Ace of frontrunner during about 2 years. There is a free banner where we can aim for her. If you are lucky, you can get it for free. Chokoness, Valentine Ines. Performance similar to Valentine Bourbon. League of Heroes. Event different from Charming. Event with strong frontrunner. That's where she shines. Her implementation is at the end of this scenario. About end of this year, support cards are many rerun banner. SMR has been rerun twice. Fine motion, click, etc. Other cards are once. The important thing about new support cards is the first banner. This scenario onward, this flow is the basic. First banner of each scenario is important. Light Hero and Taken banner onward, there are no new support cards that important. I explain only 2. Yoru no Mise, Night Shop, Stamina Perma. This card feature can be taken taking the lead. One more thing, training effect increases the current energy higher. From now on, with recovery of energy and training that no energy using, such methods increase. So this card can be used for a long time. I used it in Japanese version 2 months ago. This is a scenario 10 ahead. Second, God's Miracle. This card can be taken neck and neck. If you want to take this skill, generally use this. This implementation is at the end of this scenario. I looked it up with my data. I used it up to 2 ahead scenario. The environment won't change much until the next scenario ends. It will change greatly from 2 ahead scenario. If you continue playing this game for 2 ahead scenario onwards, avoid snacking on banners. If you want to know the future support environment, please watch this video. That's all the omake information.